Hello everyone and welcome back. I do hope you are having a good time. I'm trying something a little different with you all today. I'm experimenting with how my PC and mic layout affects the audio quality, so things may sound a little different, hopefully in the good way. Anyways, I decided that I would start pulling stories from the fresh section of r/Dndstories. If you like these stories, please leave a like and share the video, as it does help me out quite a lot. And also, let me know if there's any other subreddit stories you'd like me to do. Other than this, I'm going to be adding or changing a few words here and there in each story to add a bit of fluency. With that out of the way, please sit back and enjoy. Today's first story is titled D&D Space Program. Be me, Dragonborn Fighter. Be not me, DM and 4 other PCs. High Elf Cleric, Dwarf Barbarian, Human Warlock, and Weird Homebrew Undead Gunslinger. Gunslinger is a huge edgelord and a inbred mouth breather. The Gunslinger is always trying to make us look bad in front of important NPCs, and in front of female NPCs, so we're pretty sure that he has never touched a woman before, and proclaims himself as the leader of the party. lolwhatever.jpg. Mayor of some city asks us to seek and capture the leader of the raider gang that is kidnapping and killing civilians. Fast forward 4 sessions because our leader was being an inbred idiot and killed 12 NPCs, some mothers and kids, because they weren't cooperating when he asked them at gunpoint where the gang's hideout was. So he had to run and hide because there was a bounty on his head. So every mercenary and hunter was on his trail. Found the gang's hideout. It was an abandoned mine. Most of the tunnels are blocked except for the biggest one and some smaller ones used by the raiders to get air into the mines. Thinking of a good strategy to drag the raiders out. Gunslinger says, "We're wasting time," and in the most edgy way possible, and run straight into the mine. The rest of us are baffled as Gunslinger comes out running with 20 raiders behind him. The rest of the party hides behind rocks. Gunslinger takes cover behind some structure on the top of a single-floor concrete building with a metal roof. It is almost 120 feet away from us. Stupid Gunslinger didn't see the huge explosives sign on the door of the building. Raiders throw dynamite inside of the building. Rolls a dex saving throw. Gunslinger nat 1s his dexterity save to get off the roof, and trips on some old pipes and wires and stuff. Shack explodes with the force of 1,000 suns and propels the heavy metal roof into space at a solid speed of Mach 4, obliterating every bird on its way. Most of the raiders died because of the blast. Completed the mission and cleared our names. My face when the stupid Gunslinger became the first creature in our setting to go into space. My face when the Gunslinger player still says that we did nothing to help him and that's why his player character died. My face when our setting Yuri Gagarin is an inbred tard. Yeah, the Gunslinger got what was coming to him. I mean, it was probably a very painful way to go, but it was probably also quite exciting for the rest of the party to watch as their pain in the goes into space. Alrighty, our next story is called Never Read an Unknown Scroll Out Loud. Oh, trust me, I've ran into my fair share of traps like that, but anyways, let's continue. Be me, Dark Elf Necromancer. Be not me, Dragonborn Barbarian, Half-Elf Ranger, Human Plague Doctor, Elf Druid, and Elf Rogue. Setting: a giant iceberg off the Sword Coast, home of Ice Dragon and its minions. Enter NPC Tiefling carrying lots of scrolls and bumps into us as we round a corner, startling her and causing her to drop a few scrolls she was carrying. Me, cast Mage Hand to quickly retrieve magic scroll. Look at it and can't understand its language. Dragonborn, sees it's written in Abyssal. View overcompensating personality.jpg. Dragonborn. Give it here, idiot dark elf. I can read it, and snatches it from Sorcerer. Dragonborn starts reading scroll out loud. View purplemist.jpg. Play menacingmusic.mp3. The cloud gathers at Dragonborn's waist, obscuring view from everyone below. Cloud dissipates with sparks of red, gold, and green. Everyone looks at Dragonborn's legs. What's normally his legs have changed into duck legs and webbed feet. Play uproariouslaughter.mp3. Now, I can actually relate to this story, as one of my old 3.5 games, my boy Valdwin, he ended up with a slight curse. He had Curse of the Bunny Legs. My character decided to put on an amulet he should not have, and ended up with bunny legs. I mean, it wasn't the last time that he ended up with random animal legs, but yeah, I mean, there was a plus side to having bunny legs. He was able to cast Jump 3 times a day, and he had a natural movement speed, which I think was buffed to like twice his normal movement speed, so yeah, I mean, it was a curse and all, and the one downside was that I was easier to charm, but I mean, maybe this Dragonborn can now swim easier? I don't know, but I'm just glad to see that my DM is not the only one that's sadistic enough to come up with random animal appendages as a means of cursing somebody. Alrighty, our last story for this evening is a relatively short one, but I found it a little humorous nonetheless. The story's name is The Play's the Thing. Be me, Gnome Bard. Be not me, Human Assassin, Dwarf Fighter, and Elf Investigator. Be silently building rebellion against tyrannical overlord. Publicly rescue a bunch of people and be recognized as heroes. Tyrant has to give us all medals. Tyrant is leaving ceremony when I decide to take my chance to establish friendly connection. Won't work, but who cares? Ask Tyrant if we can meet up again sometime. He asks why. I got nothing. The party's got nothing. Say first thing in my head. A play. What? Yep, I'm a bard, and I absolutely want to write a play about how amazing you are. We'll get dancers, musicians. It'll be a whole thing. Tyrant thinks this would be an amazing propaganda. My face when Tyrant agrees. My face when we spend several sessions auditioning actors and writing musical numbers. Oh man. Yeah, I've had a few sessions in my own DMing time where the party just goes completely off course of what we're supposed to be doing. I mean, I threw them a bone where I was letting them try to, look towards the black market, try to buy some stuff that may be illegal otherwise in a neutral good town. And you know what they do? They get the guards, they made it a whole thing, and then they ended up with bounties on their head. It was just a bad time all around, but yeah, I am glad to see that some off-course stuff actually ends up being a little more humorous for everyone involved. But anyways, I do want to thank everyone for listening. If you do have any stories for me, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to try to read them if they're any good. But anyways, like I said in the beginning of the episode, leave me a like, share it wherever you can, if you like it anyway. Thanks everyone for listening, and I hope you have a good day, night, or whatever time it is for you. Bye.